This program includes a PDF of additional materials. Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Valedictorian of Being Dead, The True Story of Dying 10 Times to Live, by Heather B. Armstrong. Read by the author.
In loving memory of Minnie Ann McGuire. Prologue. My mother married Satan, and when he's here next time, you'll see exactly why she divorced him. My words were a bit slurred. They often are when you're coming out of anesthesia, and I looked around the room to find my mother's face so I could nod furiously in her direction. I wanted her to confirm this statement of fact to the 3 nurses in the room. They needed to know. This was the most important thing we could possibly talk about right then. I was insistent that we discuss this, like I'd had a few too many bourbons at a party and was convinced that if I screamed, "But I am not drunk," people would stop dismissing me and say, if you'd only screamed that 3 times, I wouldn't have believed you. It was the 4th time that did it. That 4th time changed my mind. Instead, she cleared her throat and asked how I was feeling. How the hell did she think I was feeling? I'd been almost brain dead for 15 minutes. I felt fantastic. When you want to be dead, there's nothing quite like being dead. And boy, did I do dead well. Dr. Mickey would often tell my mother that of the 3 patients in this study so far, my brain went down and stayed down better than anyone else's. I didn't hear him tell her this. I was almost dead every time they had this conversation. But my mother would tell me about what would happen while I was gone, about the discussions she had with him concerning the history of depression in our family. When she told me about my dazzling performance, I reminded her that when I want to do something well, I become the valedictorian of doing that thing. No one does dead better. That wasn't the craziest thing I would say when coming out of anesthesia. Discussing my mother's doomed marriage to Satan was the topic I brought up after the 7th treatment. A little crazier than that was after the initial treatment, the first time in my life I had ever been under anesthesia. I angrily and breathlessly yelled, "The girls will miss their piano lesson." My vision was blurry, and while trying to blink my way through it, I could see the outline of at least 5 people in the room. They were strangers to me in that intoxicated state, and they were laughing at me. That was the only time I had a dream while coming back from death. The first time. It was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?